for Firebase are pretty good. Get started for the web. You can read all kinds of stuff, make various things work. But for actually syncing our data with the database, I'm going to use another third-party package called Rebase that I like a lot by a guy named Tyler McGinnis. We're going to be using another one of his libraries next week. So this is made specifically for React. Look at that friendly bear. This is designed to make syncing React state with Firebase super, super easy. So we're going to use that. Unfortunately, in the morning class, we ran out of time right about now. So what we did was we described our homework in quite a bit of detail. You do have a few minutes that you can actually try to get started on this, so we might be able to get through a little of it before you have to go. Just copy this. So day 7 homework. Add the rebase package to your project. The command line type yarn add rebase. Confirm that rebase is now listed under dependencies in package.json, just like we did with Firebase. After we did yarn add Firebase, we look at package.json. There's Firebase. Cool. Same thing should happen with rebase. Notice there is a dash in rebase. Update base.js to initialize and export rebase. So if you look at the documentation, this is great practice at trying to figure out how to use a third-party library that you don't know how to use yet. The README is pretty thorough. The examples don't always match exactly the style that we're doing, but hopefully you can translate. So if you look at the examples here, here we go. This looks like what we already did. So he has var rebase, require rebase, var firebase, require firebase, /app. That's just using require.js instead of ES6 imports. So you can make that, you can figure out what that's supposed to be. Import rebase from rebase, etc. And there's our initialize app. Then after that, he initialized a couple of other things. So your hint here is, after you do this, like it says in the README, export default rebase create class db from base.example or from base.js. So you'll initialize rebase, and that's what you'll export from that file so you can import it somewhere else. And then sync state is the magical function that you're interested in. Allows you to set up two-way data binding between your component state and your Firebase. Two-way data binding meaning when your database changes in Firebase, your state changes in your React component. When your React component state changes, Firebase changes. Works both ways. And it's well documented here. You can find some examples. You can make it happen. I believe in you. So there's your hint for that. Then use base.sync_state to sync your messages with Firebase. We will do this on Monday, but give it a good shot. It's good practice trying to learn how to use a third-party library. I did put in some super mega bonus credit hyperfighting in here. If you do get this working and you feel ambitious, see if you can make authentication work with Firebase. Neither one of them takes too terribly long once you understand how to do it. So give it a shot. I believe in you. You have the power. Yeah. I mean, any way they want to do it. But if you look in Firebase under authentication, yeah, set up a sign-in method. Feel free to just sign in with Google or GitHub or something like that, or with username and password if you want to make that work. Google is probably the easiest, unsurprisingly, because this is a Google service. So, yeah, see if you can make that work.